The coaching technique there is always to keep the play and keep everything in front of you.
And that's
when things get behind you, that's when you're in trouble.
And that's like how it is here. You want to keep your defender in front of you. You want to mark him, and you can still play a zone, or you can man mark. It just depends on what type of athletes you have out there.
Moraine Valley trying to make a move on the far side. Checking back in Ashante Tremblett for Parkland College. Their second leading scorer with 27 goals.
There's a sense of urgency that I'm not seeing just yet from the other Cobras, from the other Cyclones in the midfield. They're playing a little too slow, like they're having a jaunt in the park, and you have defenders coming at you. You need to play faster through the midfield. Get it to Rodriguez. Moraine Valley there, you see them one-touch passing that was able to get them up further the field than they had the previous two encounters.
Again, a little action in the middle of the field. No call. I like the no call right there's a lot of physical contact, and it's a play on, and Moraine Valley player just takes it right in the face.
But it's just like basketball. It's perfectly legal. You didn't see any extensions of the arms. You didn't see any knees get thrown to the back of other people's knees. It was just shoulder on shoulder, chest on the back. That's all legal.
Oh, it's going to squirt in. No, it doesn't. Wow, how does that not get in there? Wow, triple action on the goal. And now Parkland's on the fast break. Unbelievable play right there.
Just hold her.
Parkland feels the energy on the breakaway, and a good break up by Moraine Valley.
I don't know what the crossbar on the right side has against teams trying to put the ball in the net. There's some bad juju over there because everything that we've seen clink off of that does not go in.
That is amazing right there.
Fisted out and popped it up right into the air. I thought we were going to have something that happened to the matchup before this one where it was going to bounce off her back and into the goal. And for some reason, Parkland, the Cobras, able to control this 2-0 lead still, but I mean, things are getting dicey.
I like the action, approaching 12 minutes of play here, but the thing is, that was the first time Jen Ashley came out, made the play here.
I like this though
because
they have negated the whole attack from Parkland College. And
yes.
Now here they're trying to come on the counter, and this might come to fruition.
Like as you said, for the first 25 minutes, it was like this right here. Parkland was on the attack.
But then something just changed, and it wasn't necessarily the tactics. I think just the ability to receive the ball, and they start playing faster, the ladies in the all black, and that's what's really created these opportunities. Remember, I told you I wanted to see a faster play through the midfield and some more one-touch passing, and that's what we've been granted with the Cyclones.
And on top of that, I really like that the Cyclones, some of these corner kicks were really, as you always say, it's about technique. Really good play to put into position.
That's all Rodriguez though, because she's their free kick specialist. She has something special with that right foot.
But as you said, some of the players that you like to create in part of your dream team is like, hey, you need all the physical attributes, but you like that, you want that technique, you want that intuitive instinct, and you can see right there that they almost, so close, Moraine Valley almost popped that scoreless splight right there.
Oh yeah, exactly, and that's why, even though Rodriguez probably isn't the tallest player or the fastest player out there, I would take her on my starting 11 any day because I know how dangerous she can be with the ball at her feet and in dead ball situations.
2-0 your score for Parkland.
Can you believe we're only in day 2 of this championship week, and we have already had a bevy of highlights to put on the highlight reel.
Well done. You go bevy, I go plethora.
Either way, it means the same thing in the end.
I like it. 2-0 in favor of the Gold Jersey Parkland College Cobras.
You have to admit both those words sound better.
You got your nightcap game. The host, the Eastern Florida State College, the Titans, are going to make their appearance tonight. Titans Soccer Complex, 5:30, as the host of this 2016 tournament. I'm sure a lot of the folks here locally are very excited to have their hometown team.
She was still able to use her body and win the header.
I just think Sandy Ortiz, number 13, needed to be a little more aggressive there when they were trying to send it to Rodriguez.
I can agree with you like that.
You got to do here because Moraine Valley's trying to keep it on their offensive side. But, 2-0, Parkland's looking pretty good this evening so far.
Well, Parkland's game seems to be built around the counterattack, so there really isn't much that I would change from them, except maybe add that extra attacking player, which it looks like they just have.
Great play right there. Parkland just is attacking, though. You know, a defender comes up, they have...
They're a crossing specialist that will allow you to cross long balls into the 18, or 2, they are the speedy type of wingers that can make cuts and create for themselves to get a shot on goal. Those ready for a person that can run box to box like that. It's a big coup to have somebody like that.
Well, and that's a testament to strength and conditioning, too, to be able to be constant movement, especially on a big field like this. Parkland trying to get back in business. They're already up 2-0. And a break up there by number 2. That's Dalia Alcala, sophomore out of Blue.
I was going to say, I think it was the right call, though. She was just a little ahead of the last defender back there that isn't the goalkeeper.
Under $1.30 to play in this first half. Thanks for continued action here. You're watching the NJCAA TV. Glad to have you aboard. Welcome aboard all the viewers that are supporting Parkland College and Moraine Valley up there in the state of Illinois. Close to my heart is I grew up in Indiana, so I'm a Midwestern guy.
One of those Hoosiers.
I'm the Hoosiers. That's always knock, knock, Hoosier. Under a minute to go. 2-0 your score in favor of Parkland in the gold jerseys. Pool A play very dangerous right there. Again, Parkland keeps for Parkland. And again, those teams that just keep people around the net seem like they've taken advantage of the opportunity of the games that we have had the ability to broadcast. That ball just ping-pongs around a few times. Bam, next thing you know, they get
Playing bad. They're playing well. They're doing their job, but they could still hold.
That's Parkland College.
Another slight change in the tactics up here. It looks like they're going with a 3-man front.
Look, they bring in Tremblett, and just like that, she's got fresh legs.
Oh, that's a definite advantage to have when you have a player with her skill level coming in fresh off the bench. You get a super sub, essentially.
Well, and speaking of the super sub, though, too, is we got 18 on that far under 34 minutes to play.
Well, they have built this attack pretty nicely.
Uh-oh. Real close right there. Grace Rollins kicks it out.
Way to spring off the line for Rollins. No,
It's a relentless attack.
it's just a different type of game when they're on the pitch.
Here we go. I like the action right here. Look at the speed here on the near side of Tremblett. She's got some wheels. Tries to get to the corner, and the ball goes out of bounds. It'll stay right there. Knocked out of bounds by number 4, Edith Benitez from Moraine Valley. But again, did you see that 5th gear right there, number 18?
Yeah, well,
Shantae Tremblett, she wanted it right there.
well, definitely so. She's had those nice fresh legs from the entire first half. She got to sit a little extra, and now you see her unleashed here in the second half. Striking is not an issue for Parkland College. They have 2 top-tier strikers, and you see that they can change them out or play them together if they want.
So here we go. Corner kick situation, number 13, Elisa Jones. Centers it. Good shot, and that's a header goal.
The accuracy was sublime. It was right on that 6-yard box. Goalkeeper holding her line, and all it took was Martinez, who if you didn't tune into the first half, made that awesome goal line clearance and finally gives her the much-deserved recognition that she needs, or that she deserves to have, and gets that goal. Or she can stay awake.
Ashley's got a clean sheet so far. Jenna Ashley, the goalkeeper for Parkland, has 13 shutouts this season.
Oh, what a nice
Look at
move.
Tremblett. Yeah, I just like her energy. She's just bebopping right here.
Oh, even better defending, though. And now you see them moving the ball forward. This one towards the net. Again, Rogers is going to be asked to come off her line. Or so you're looking for a sympathy goal, so to speak here. You want to score that goal if you're Moraine Valley. You do not want to go home goalless. This is some desperate defending right now.
And Moraine Valley, to your point, has been outscored in their 2 matches 7-0 to this point.
But they've been playing very well, all things considering. Reacting.
Grace Rollins.
Rodriguez on the inside, but those passes, they have to be a little bit better than that.
Here we go. Watch out for Tremblett. This young lady is fast. Clears it out to Gracie Rollins. Grace Rollins right there. But Shantae Tremblett. For Moraine Valley, looking forward, if this score holds, of the starting lineup that was provided to us today for this match, 5 freshmen are returning. So you do have a decent core coming back for next year for fans in Moraine Valley.
Yes, but I believe
In the gold jerseys.
that's supposed to trickle down economics, huh?
Depends on how you look at it. 'Tis the political season. Good to know that circus was kind of behind us.
Yeah, you and me both.
Different type of circus is going on now.
I'd rather be at the soccer circus myself.
I like your style. Under 20 minutes to play here, 4-0. You're scoring.
Unlike some teams who are working against it, they work with it.
So you can see the sun's coming out. Started to go down behind us, behind the press box. Just kind of really magnifies how beautiful this field really is.
This field is gorgeous, though. And then making that shot with her left foot, she's really taking it upon herself to try to keep her team in this game, not let them go down without a fight. And she is the match. I think that's why you haven't seen their top-tier goal scorer back into the second half in Ellie McKenzie. So she's sitting down, putting her feet up, trying to get some rest. Although there are 2 substitutions being made.
Tremblett, ball's loose. Oh, just again, it's tough because you come in to win, and there's matchup situations. You know, you come in and you might come out of a different conference, different region that plays a different pace of play, and then when you muddle everything together as a national consortium, as a national championship, Jillian Steinke checks in, number 19 from Moraine Valley.
But I guess to make it a more visual, more offensive play being shown by the Cobras here. I like what I'm seeing, especially with these 5 very back and forth match so far between these two.
Aborigines starts it off. Here's Tremblett. Going to use that speed, warded off the ball by the much bigger Morgan Herman.
Still with possession though are the Cobras here. Ooh, big collision. That should be a foul.
That is the case according to Adalberto Grimaldi. And player down appears to be Anna McHatton. Got away. Johnson. And now Tremblett. Leave it to the center. Nobody there to support. And then the number 5 have advanced. So first 2 have not been chalk.
Oh,
and
great
now
pass.
turned over. Tremblett inside the box and nicely warded off from getting a shot off by Shannon Lewis.
Oh, Lewis, she has been everywhere here in this first half of play. I guarantee you, if there has been a defensive move made, if it's not on the wing, it's in the middle of the pitch, it's Lewis who got there. Herman being the other one doing work on the outside for Paradise Valley.
Tremblett. I'll put in this corner here. 9 minutes to go, first half. So glad you're with us wherever you happen to be on. And as each coming in 1-0.
Oh, great first touch in the midfield.
Here's Tremblett trying to get around the edge, but off her line quickly, recognizing it was Ariel Perez. They've scouted the danger.
The danger still lurking here in this case. It's Lewis. Oh, what a rock at the back. Right now, if you're the Cobras, it's just don't do anything irresponsible. Make sure you keep control of the ball, protect it, and hold on for these next 40 seconds.
Garcia to Smith. Play it into the corner. The dump and chase continues. Urata will have to leave her post there inside.
That was way off. Swanson.
There's Ashley. I'll make that. Yep, Jenna Ashley looking into the sun somewhat here.
Double first name.
Yeah, got a couple of those out there.
When it comes to the final game of the season, I'm willing to take some risks that I hadn't taken all year. Maybe Coach Jackson will too.
Maybe about 10 minutes would be the time if you don't have one, then maybe start trying some different things.
All right, because formation-wise, this is exactly what I would run because it hasn't really failed you just yet.
Trying to run on direct the header back. All it takes is one misplay in the back.
I like how they've introduced a second striker. And
Parkland on it. Trying to find Tremblett.
oh, poor first touch by Tremblett. I saw what she was trying to do with the turn.
Tremblett on the ball again. Nice run up on that left side. And
throw in this beautiful venue and the perfect weather. And what's on the line? I couldn't ask for much more.
Tremblett trying to force the back pass. See if she can let this go. Jones. And will come from the left. Step 2 by McHatton, one of the captains. Parkland now cutting it back inside with Castillo. Jones. And now we'll leave it forward. Tremblett will try to race, and again, playing it back to the keeper. And this time, it's Perez to try to put it out back inside the box. Lewis will escort it all the way back to Perez.
Like what I see from Parkland College now, much more aggressive team business. Nice slide tackle. That's what you got to do.
That leads the break on the left side. Can Jones get there? Lewis with her step for step. Jones trying to go around the end, and she gets a cross away, and it's into the hands of Ariel Perez. And it is Santana launching it forward. Jones able to make that. Tremblett there to catch up. Tremblett. Santana here on the near side catches it. I'll try to whip in across.
I think you meant to say added a little English to it.
A little English. Cross in front.